Hello there. Do you like to laugh? Are you fond of the occasional musical number? Do you secretly enjoy fart jokes and sexual innuendos? How about extremely vulgar language? If you answered yes to at least one of these, then boy howdy do we have a treat for you. The weird and deranged minds that bring you Strange Fantasy Show have dipped their toes into the proverbial soup of comedy to bring you a new program under the Strange Fantasy Productions umbrella, The Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darby's the Cat. Follow the infamous pirate cat Darby's and his mousy best friend Little Gary on high-flying adventures as they... Hey, what are you doing? This is a closed recording set? No, hey, get off me! What are you doing? Ow!
Else you'll get some more of me knuckle sapper!
Kick him once more in his teeth, then tie him up over yonder.
Why are you doing this?
Oh, hush it. Let me tell the good people about the show. 'Tis only proper. Now I be Darby's, the infamous pirate cat. And this is me best mate, Little Gary.
Hello!
And we've got our own show now. So join us on the adventure of a lifetime and listen in and download anywhere you get your podcasts. Savvy?
If you do not mind, we really need to get to the show already.
Yeah, we're good, mate.
Fantastic. Ghost host, take it away.
Thank you. Cue the intro. Welcome to another regaling of strange fantasy. Obscure odysseys meant to shock the nervous system and stir the very core of your soul. Tonight's tale is of the adolescent dreams and the longing to be more than the future laid out in front of you. However, the beat to a different drum may prove to be that of a death hymn. In this installment entitled, A Nightmare for Elise, Part 1.
Please convey to the staff, this is not just any party. This is for the Duchess. This is a leap forward for the security of our house, and I really think they should know the difference between the fine china and the guest china. Look here. There is a smudge on the silverware.
Yes, Mum. Sorry, Mum.
Just get it done and correctly. I am under an immense amount of stress. Mr. Blackvine still has not arrived from London, and they will be here at 4 o'clock. Please have their guest bedrooms made ready and have our best ladies' maids attend to her. Even if that must be you, Lobelia. You may go.
Yes, Mum. Of course, Mum.
Where is that girl? And for that fact, my husband. Elise? Elise? I don't have the staff to send for you. Come down here. There you are. You will be the death of me. Look at your hair and your dress. This is not the dress I had made for this occasion. You will be having your debutante ball in just 2 weeks' time. How are you so uncultured and unrefined? Oh, I knew we should have kept you in finishing school longer.
You had advised me to wear the garnet dress. Well, you advised Marianne. I am wearing my hair as instructed.
You are wearing something out of a whorehouse. Is that what you learned in Paris? How the girls of the Moulin Rouge dress and wear their hair? I don't mean to be so hard on you, Elise. I really don't. But you must understand you need to be presentable. If the Duchess finds you agreeable, she may assist you in marrying into a wealthier family, even royalty. Our title is not grandiose by any means, but it is a title, and it's enough to push you further up.
Mother, Papa and I have discussed this also. He wants me to go to university before being married, so I can be more...
More? More than what? Someone like me? Just a pretty face? Really, Elise, your words can be truly callous.
That's not what I meant, Mother. I know you want what's best, but Papa does too. Both things will happen that you both want. And I will do as you both ask. Now, what dress do you want me to wear?
Please. The jade dress. It is the Duchess's favorite color. Now go and make yourself presentable. Just perfect. Now it's starting to rain. We were supposed to have tea in the garden. How can my life be any worse? Wonderful.
Yes, your ladyship.
Mr. Wake, Ra is outside and getting wetter by the second. He needs to be dried before this afternoon. Please send one of the footmen to complete this task, and they need to hurry.
If I may,
Yes, you may.
Ra does not come to anyone other than myself, the lordship and the Lady Elise.
Well, then hop to it, Mr. Wake.
But my duties...
Well, then, be quick about it and clean yourself up after.
Yes, your ladyship.
Your ladyship, I have arranged everything I believe for the Duchess to your exact specifications, though I cannot find Mr. Wake. Very unlike him not to be present on such an event, even for a moment.
Oh, he's doing a project for me. Ra was let outside and poor thing needs a bath before the Duchess arrives. I hear she loves dogs, so he must smell lovely to make a good impression.
Mr. Wake, washing the dog?
Well, I asked him for a footman, but apparently the dog only favours him and Elise. And I can't have that girl getting her new dress dirty.
Of course, your ladyship. No place for a lady to be washing a dog. Your lordship?
Hello, my dearest. I do believe I look a terrible mess. Now, did I see Ra outside with Mr. Wake chasing him covered in mud, or was that my imagination?
It was not.
We can't have him doing that. Old chap's shoulder has been on the fritz lately.
Well, perhaps we should replace him then if he can't do his job.
Nonsense, Rose. He's been here since I can remember. I'll go call him in.
I really wish you wouldn't.
I'll attend to him. Ra is my dog, after all. We will both be ready before you know it. I suspect you'll want him to have a bath and a drying out then?
Yes.
Right on it.
Lobelia, back so soon. Good heavens, you are flushed.
Your ladyship, the Duchess has been spotted at the front gate. We have only minutes until they arrive.
Oh no, it's not even 11 yet. She's not due until 4. I'm going to inform the staff. Bit of a pep talk may do them some good.
I assure you, your ladyship, I can handle it. Best not to put yourself out.
Nonsense.
Yes, your ladyship.
Well, everyone, the Duchess will be here in less than 5 minutes. I need everyone to hurry and prepare a lunch. Something maybe, duck, if possible. I can postpone it for an hour. Maybe 2, depending on how many bottles of the 1890 we have left. I have complete faith in you all, and I will keep her occupied in the library until then. Agnes, you are the newest servant here, so please, let the experienced people attend to us. You attend to her room and ensure her bed is astounding. Charles, you will get her things for her and take care to show her driver and footman around. We will not have a proper welcoming for her. We must act as though it's a shock, which it is. Now, I will have Mr. Wake and Lobelia take it from here. She's here.
May I present to you the Duchess of Padmore?
Duchess!
Oh my goodness, I left London to escape the bad weather. No worry, no worry.
You humble us with your visit.
Nonsense, Rose. I appreciate you having me as a guest. I cannot stand London this time of year, though clearly the countryside is a bit harsh as well. Raining cats and dogs out there.
Certainly. Right this way.
Perhaps I can have some tea, though? Yes, Mum. Dear, I'll take just a bit of sugar.
I'll have mine the same.
Of course, Mum.
Lordship, please let me carry her. You must prepare for the Duchess. You and Elise are absolutely covered in mud and rain. Prepare for the Duchess. I must insist.
No. Elise and I will attend to Ra. Go and get cleaned up, Mr. Wake.
Papa, Mother is never going to forgive me for getting in this state. I have more mud caked on this dress than in the garden, I think.
Art? Elise? The Duchess is here, as I'm sure you both can see.
Oh, I am so sorry to be seen like this, Duchess. Ra, our dog, you see, was outside in the storm. He's dreadfully afraid of thunder, and I had to help get him.
It is not an issue, dear. You are just like your father. That I can see.
Eleanor, it is lovely to see you. Please allow me to wash up and also get Ra cleaned up for you. I remember how much you loved him before.
That's Ra, the Ra. He must be nearly 20 now. How very happy to see him still so plucky. But please do have him washed, and yourself. Act as though I'm not even here yet. It is I who am early.
Right. We will all be back and much more presentable in just a bit.
May I ask, how do you know Art so...
Personally, he frequents London, as you know, quite regularly, and his business partner, well, more or less, investor, is my cousin. I have had the pleasure to meet Ra and Art on several occasions. By the way, I insist that you call me Eleanor. No need for the formalities.
I do apologize at the state Elise was in. Her hair and her new dress. Torn and tattered all for that dog. I mean, we love Ra, but she needs to understand she is a lady and should act as such. You know, she is having her debutante ball in just 2 weeks' time, and she's still acting like a child.
Rose, I have to tell you, I was quite like her when I was 16, though it was a much different time then. We are a country at war. Out of this will come a change. I believe your son is currently in France. I must say, that is quite admirable for him to enlist. My point is, things are changing for girls like her, and from what I know of her, she is quite brilliant. I had told Art she could do the university education after we won the war, of course.
Eleanor, you have given me a lot to think about, and I will, but I believe we need to find her a husband. We need to ensure her ties and her title. Perhaps you can help us with this.
You mean to help her move into the royal line, don't you?
If I may be candid, then yes.
I respect your straightforward attitude. It is not common amongst your generation. I will assist her in this and find her someone as liberal as she seems to be. We need brains more than ever if our way of life is to survive. I have a cousin who I will arrange for her to meet once he returns from service, of course. He's a fickle man who would only enjoy a woman that would challenge his intellect. He would most certainly allow Elise to attend university. That way we all get what we want.
That would be wonderful.
I need you to let her be her. I know a mother is most concerned with their children's happiness, but rest assured, with a father like Art, she will always land on her feet. Elise, I was discussing with your mother earlier about the idea of you attending university soon. I would recommend a French education, but with the war, I have decided to get you a tutor.
Really? Oh, thank you, Eleanor.
Though we all agree that finding you a suitable husband is also a must, though it will not interfere with your study.
Oh, well, of course, but
But what, Elise?
I'm only concerned that a man may not approve of this. With wifely duties and all.
Why can't you just be grateful for once?
That's enough, Rose. Elise, we will take care to find someone for you that will understand your educational pursuits.
Now I would love for you to stay in London with me for a while after your debutante ball. Perhaps the summer? I'd like the company. Ever since my husband passed, it's been, well, quite boring. And a bit lonely.
That would be wonderful.
Pardon me, your lordship, ladyship, duchess, lady...
Will you just get on with it, Mr. Wake?
Of course. I have just received a letter. It is quite urgent for you, your lordship.
What is it, Arthur?
It's from the army. Oh, God. It's Will. He's missing in action and presumed dead.
No, this can't be.
My son? Who will inherit now? Elise, of course not. Our wealth will go to some distant cousin we have never met. We are ruined.
Really, Mother? This is what you're thinking about? You're absolutely ghoulish.
Oh, you should have been a boy, Elise. This is your fault.
If you will excuse me.
Arthur, please, we need to discuss. Eleanor, if you would excuse us for a moment.
Of course, please, take your time, and I want to express my sincerest condolences. I am here for you all.
Arthur, our son is dead. We need to think logically. Elise cannot go to university. We have already lost our title with our son's passing. We have to ensure our wealth. We were counting on him to run things here. She must marry into wealth, and now.
I will never understand how you can be so uncaring. Your son, our son, is dead. And now you must insist on ruining our only living child's life? You truly are a cold-hearted bitch. Yes, I said it. You used to be quite a lovely woman, but time, I suppose, makes a monster out of even the best of us.
My head. Raw. Oh no, Papa's wine. Great, just great. Raw, what are you doing? What is that? The door. Behind the rack. Let's see what's behind here. Raw, I really wish you could help me move this. There, that's done. How peculiar. A large blue door? How could I have never noticed this before? Well, let's have a look. Raw, wait! Wait, come back! Raw, please, where are you? I can't see. Please, I can't have you leave me too. Another door. But where did that dog go? Daylight. But it was just nighttime. Something's not right here. A hedge maze. And no way around it. Raw, please come back. Of course he's in the maze. Only one way forward and one way back. This almost looks like our hedge at home. But this is no boxwood. No, this is... poison ivy. It's moving. My goodness, it's made of little garden snakes. How bizarre.
You are not afraid?
Oh my. No, quite the opposite. How is it that you're talking to me? You are but a garden snake.
And you are a halfling.
I assure you, I am whole.
Are you though? Daughter of dreams?
Daughter of dreams? No, I am Elise.
Elise, you are the one we are waiting for.
No one is ever waiting for me, I'm afraid.
Strange girl, unafraid of others' nightmares.
I have my own to be afraid of.
Come, follow me through the maze. We will show you the way home.
Home is behind me, though, not in front. And I must be finding my dog. Perhaps you've seen him?
He is at the end of the maze, most likely devouring a tree rabbit.
Oh, that's quite awful. I apologize for his behavior.
Nonsense. It is the way. Now I will lead you to your dog.
Thank you ever so much. What is your name, if I may ask?
Istra, at your service, Lady Elise. Do be careful. The vines sometimes move and change orders. It is not all my brothers and sisters making the noise within the vines.
How are they moving?
It is quite complicated.
How is it that it is nighttime at my home and midday here, Istra?
I do not know. I am unaware of your home.
That's fair enough. I was unaware of your home until now.
Seems as though your friend is close. The end of the maze is just through here. I must take my leave of you. I prefer not to leave my home.
We need to get back, though?
Yes, you do. But something tells me it won't be this way back. Vines are moving. They don't want you to leave.
Well, that's rather rude.
They can be. Now go before the exit closes. And do not touch the vines.
Thank you, Istra. This place is rather strange and so obscure from, well, everything.
You're not wrong,
Oh, my
Elise.
lord! Ra, you can talk too!
Yes, oh yes, I can talk. Not normally, though. But of course, you already know that.
Yes, that's why I'm startled, Ra. Where are we? Do you know that the snakes can talk here? And that maze is alive? And you are covered in blood? And why did you run away?
Elise, calm down a moment. Things are different here than in your land. And I ran away because I've not tasted tree rabbit in such a long time. And I lose all control when I catch their scent. There's nothing that tastes better than them. And for your other questions, you know very well this is Undala. Surely your father has told you about this place.
No, why would he have?
He is from here, of course. The runaway prince of Undala.
My papa is a prince? But mother said he had no title.
Your mother only enjoyed the wealth that your father took from here. Jewels and rubies are everywhere. Look around you. Everything that shines is such. See? Look. This is a big one. The emeralds are my favorite. They taste different.
So, that's how Papa paid for everything. But why is Mother so concerned about, well, everything?
Your father is, well, not in good favor here. He would not return for any more jewels, even for just a moment. He is, after all, called the runaway prince, which implies he, well, ran away from it all. His duties and responsibilities.
What do you mean? Why would he want to leave, and what was...
He was supposed to rule, but got cold feet, apparently. Something about a prophecy, and he was afraid of it happening. He went to the other world where you're from. He saw he had options, learned your ways, and he came back only once more to grab a sack of gems and me, his best friend, you see. And we never came back. Now I'm here, but hopefully not for long.
I just really don't understand any of this. I have so many questions. Easter said something about nightmares, and I mean, what is this place? It looks like home, but something different. And what prophecy? I just don't...
Slow down, Elise. I understand this is a lot to take in. Firstly, this is, again, Undala. More or less. It is the land of dreams, though it is where bad dreams go to live. Some things can be good, like your father and me, if I may be so bold. However, to some, good is bad and bad is bad. For you, me, and your father, this place is not kind. It is far from kind, which is why we shouldn't be here. It appears we cannot go back through the maze. I wish my will was stronger to avoid my carnal instincts. But no matter, we'll be fine.
What was that?
That would be the castle guards. We should run now.
But I don't see anything.
They are cloaked with invisibility for stealth. Trust me, it's better that way. They are, more or less, flayed undead. However, I can smell their decay from a distance. They are not far off, and it appears they are blocking the way back. I must insist we take our leave from the garden at once.
How are we going to get back?
There is a secret door in the castle, like that in the garden shed. Oh, and in your father's wine cellar. The trouble is, I can't recall where it is exactly.
Are you sure I'm not just dizzy from the fall down the stairs? This all seems highly improbable.
Improbable? Yes. Impossible? No. Run, Elise! To the castle! Follow me!
What happens if they get us?
Keep your voice down, Elise. I just told you this place is not hospitable for us. We must use stealth from here on out, understand?
Yes, please.
Follow me. I must insist on you getting the door, for I still lack the ability of opposable thumbs.
Of course.
Now remember, be quiet. No matter what you hear, do not follow it. Stick with me.
What's that sound?
We must be near the kitchen. We need to keep moving. But I still can't remember where that hidden door is located. If I could only find a familiar and friendly face.
Who lives here?
Your grandmother, I suspect, since there is no heir.
I have a grandmother. How lovely.
No. She is the Queen of Nightmares, Elise. Whatever you think she is, she's not that. And it's yet another reason why we need to leave. If she knew you were here, there would be no hope of us getting back home.
The kitchen door is open. How do we get past without the cook seeing us?
Very quickly. Now, no sounds. He can't see us, but he sure can hear us. I'll go first, and then you follow my lead. And do not look at him. He is a living horror of a creature, cooking up the worst things imaginable.
What happens if he hears me?
Best not to think about it. Just run if he does, like me.
I can't help it. I have to see.
Don't run. Please, Elise. Just stick to the plan. Now you've done it.
Wait for me! Don't leave me here! No! Keep away from me! Let me go! Help me!
And what has our cook brought for us today? Surely we are not to eat this. Well, we did eat that boy not long ago.
Those bones of his really did bring together that split pea soup, no doubt. I say we give it a try.
Bring her to me. This one is not meant for eating. Let her speak. She does not smell of Andala. Explain yourself.
Your Highnesses.
Just one Highness is here, and I am it. He is merely a bag of decrepit bones, as you can see. Unfortunately, he has become one with the throne, quite literally a part of the masonry now. So we must endure with him in the room. I really am fond of the lighting in here.
Yes, my apologies, Your Highness. I am a traveler from another place.
There are no other places besides Andala.
No, Your Highness. There is another, and I am from there.
Silence! Girl, what is this other place called? And how exactly did you manage to get here?
Well, it's called England. And it looks much like Andala, but it's, well, different.
Come closer to me. There is something familiar about you. That hair, your demeanor. I can't place my finger on it.
I can smell it. Royal blood.
I can see it. A heart that beats true.
It can't be. The prophecy child come at last?
What is the meaning of this now?
Two foreigners in one day, though this one smells of battle and death.
I know him.
You do? Who is he?
He's my brother.
Are you okay?
Here, let me help you. Are you all right?
Yes. I need to get back, please. They have my brother.
No. You are the prophecy of Undala. You must leave now and quickly. The Queen must not ever have you.
No! I have to get back. And Ra! What happened to you? You just left me for the butcher.
You did exactly what I told you not to do. You looked, and you screamed, just as I knew you would. Luckily, I found my old friend the Jester, and he helped me find the way back. And now that we have you, it's time to go.
The butcher, the beast, he was chopping oranges, but they had eyes and blood, and they were so panicked, a look of horrid fear on them, and no mouth to scream, but still.
The muffled sound of screaming. I know it is frightening, but you need to process this in your world, where it is safe for you. Now, follow me. Here, just through that door. I will conceal it after you've gone.
What about you, old friend? There's nothing here for you either.
I am not of that world.
Please try to help my brother.
As you wish, my lady. Now go.
Where was that place?
The catacombs of the castle. The trapdoor in the throne room is often used as an executioner's door. Once the queen had made up her mind on death for her subjects, she would merely pull the handle, and down they would fall, crashing into the dirt. It is, however, of no use during the rainy season. Lucky for us, it was flooded.
How am I supposed to know what we're looking for in here? I can't see anything.
My time is coming, Elise. I can feel home. I will be your dog again, but I will do what I can to guide you now. Please, once we are back, do not say anything.
Oh no. Raw, I wish you could keep talking to me. I need you. Here, a door. Into where, though? A hole. Well, I guess we must crawl through. Ready? I think we're nearly there. I can barely take a breath. Bro, are you okay back there? There is blockage. I'm going to dig at it. There. I feel the other side. I'm going to pull myself through. I can hear birds. I'll pull you through. Give me your paws. I'm here, Raw. I'm reaching in for you. I got you. How is this possible? The other end of the door is a flower pot? In the garden? My garden?
So, I see you both went on quite the adventure.
Thus concludes tonight's strange fantasy. Tune in next time for the frightening conclusion in A Nightmare for Elise, Part 2.
Strange Fantasy Show presented A Nightmare for Elise, Part 1. Written by Ashley Scarbro. Produced by Ashley Scarbro and Travis Scarbro. Edited by Ashley Scarbro and Travis Scarbro. Original score by Travis Scarbro. The players of tonight's tale are as follows. Carmina Manley as Elise. Michael Song as Art. Stephanie Nemeth Parker as Rose Blackvine and the Queen. Shane Hill as Mr. Wake and the King. Ashley Scarbro as the Duchess. Travis Scarbro as Ra and Istra the Snake. Samantha Brown as Lobelia. And Ty Anderson as the Jester and Footman. Strange Fantasy Show was created by Travis Scarbro. Strange Fantasy Show is copyright 2020 Strange Fantasy Productions, all rights reserved. Any and all characters appearing in this work are fictitious, and any resemblance to real persons living or dead is purely coincidental. Hi everyone. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Strange Fantasy. I'm Travis.
Ashley here.
We're the creators, writers, and producers of the show. And we just wanted to take a quick second to let you know that if you like Strange Fantasy, be sure and show your love by subscribing, downloading, and rating the show on iTunes, Spotify, or any of the many platforms we exist on.
And for exclusive rewards and merchandise, or just to donate to our cause to help us to continue to thrive, be sure to visit our Patreon page at patreon.com/strangefantasy. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram by searching Strange Fantasy Show for updates and haunting original art. All this and more can be found at our website, strangefantasyshow.com. From Strange Fantasy Productions, we do have a brand new project out called The Dastardly Dangerous Adventures of Darby's the Cat. It is available anywhere where you get your podcast.
Thanks for listening, and see you next time.